Hello.
I definitely was having a double chin bump.
Hello, everybody. I'm Laurie.
I'm Hannah.
And we're Journey with the Gingers.
Yep. I was talking about the brightness of the screen.
Is it still dark?
No, it was just like that picture.
How's everybody doing?
Mm.
How are you doing?
You know, I did not think today was Thursday. The holiday has thrown me off. I was talking to Noelle about it. We're talking about like deadlines. And I was like, we'll have tomorrow and then it'll be Friday. And then she looked at me and she was like, I was like, oh, you're right.
It really does throw you off. I mean, I'm retired, but it's still, when you have holidays that are on Mondays, it's like, next week will be a normal week. Yeah.
Our first full week, like in my work week, first full week of my work week.
And we've had a lot. Like we've had holidays and New Year's. We had football games at the house.
Let's talk about the football games.
We're
Never have I
talking
thought
about college football games.
Never have I thought that I would be jumping up and down for Michigan. And y'all, the Publix near my work was so petty when I walked into the
Publix grocery store.
Yeah, when I walked in there on what day did I send you that text message? It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, they did not have Alabama balloons. They did not have Texas balloons or Washington balloons. They just had Michigan balloons in there. And I was like, somebody's being petty.
Somebody's being petty. And we don't even live in Alabama. We live in South Carolina.
And that was in Georgia.
Yeah. That was Georgia. That makes sense. That makes sense now. Sorry, we're college football people. I mean, I like some NFL football, but we really get into college football.
I was jumping up and down for Michigan.
It was in Georgia.
I want Michigan.
I think the Georgia people wanted a certain team from Alabama to.
But if I'm correct, neither Michigan or Washington have won a national championship. I may be wrong, but I don't think either of them have won a college football national championship. So that should be interesting.
I'm very excited for them both. Yeah. So tell us something good. Do you have a milestone coming up? Are you having a good countdown that's getting close? Share it with us. If you just went somewhere amazing, share that with us too. We have a fun hour planned. I'm kind of excited about this. Is kind of like saying goodbye to 2023 and saying hello to 2024. And the more I reflect on 2023 for me personally, I thought it was a good year. I just started reflecting a lot towards the end about things, and I just felt like I had a good peace in my soul, I guess, from it. So,
it just went by very fast for me. And then
busy, yeah.
And we'll talk about it, but compared to 2022, I had events, but I feel like it was less eventful for me.
For 2023?
Yeah.
Or 2022?
No, compared to 2022.
It was calmer.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I guess if they had to have a word that would wrap up my 2023, I say, what's your word? Mine was peaceful.
Mine wasn't peaceful. Mine was just calmer.
Yeah, calmer, peace. Yeah.
I still had some crazy in there.
Yeah, I mean, we had some sadness and we had, some illness and stuff like that. A lot of people have to deal with. Mm-hmm. But it just felt like, I don't know. It's a good year. And I'm hoping that 2024 is also too.
If I remember correctly, I think I only took, and this sounds very, very ungrateful, but I only took 2 vacations last year, and that's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Compared to you,
I'm tired though.
I was like, oh, okay,
but they were good ones.
They were great.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything bad. I was just like, compared to the year before, that was very calm.
So we're going to, when we get down to the part where we're going to do like some talking about 2023 and 2024, we're going to talk about what was, according to the Travel and Leisure magazine, what were the top 3 trends in travel in 2023. And we're going to ask y'all some questions about it. And then we're going to talk about some 2024 stuff. So we're excited about that. And it's really interactive. We kind of want y'all to kind of talk with us because we just love to hear everything about y'all. We're nosy like that. We nosy.
Anna's got a good memory.
Yeah, you do have a good memory, like an elephant. Yep. So Yeah. So we're gonna first share that on our channel news that we are still putting out the booze cruise vlogs. The one this week was fun. It was the Paradise Beach Club day, and if y'all haven't seen that, you need to see it. It was so funny. It was probably the most fun day on a port day that I've ever had, because it was just a bunch of fun people. And I really tried to document. There's a biggest splash contest. So if you want to see a lot of our guys that you may know through YouTube do participate in the biggest splash contest, please check out our Paradise Beach Club video, because I think I documented it pretty darn well. And I know that Kurt from CME Traveling, Naughty Cruiser, Bruce from Ocean to Ocean, a lot of them did the jumping, and
Ricky was there.
Ricky was there. He didn't jump, but Ricky helped me
narrate.
Judge.
Yeah,
we were judges for it. You have to see who won.
Dad didn't do it, did he?
He did not do it. William is very accent prone, so I
was going to say
he actually slept through it on the daybed.
Good for him.
He didn't see it. He had to watch the video. He was sleeping good on the daybed, even though it rained, and our daybed didn't. I thought the daybed would protect us from the rain, and it was dripping through it. But he slept through the rain.
I would probably
that boy could sleep on a rock in the rain.
I can. With the lights on.
But also in that video, we talk about the funny last dinner that we had with about 5 couples. Yeah, that was pretty funny too. So check it out. If you want to do something that would make you chuckle and have a good time, watch that video. Next week, the Carnival Glory ship tour video is going to come out, and I'm working on that right now. And
I think I'm going to get a new computer in a couple of days.
Yeah, I've been editing the Glory vlogs. I'm actually glad I did it. I'm glad I pushed myself to do it, because I've never edited the long videos before.
Do you see what happens? Somewhat in the process. I just needed a break. Also, my computer needed a break, and
Hannah needs a new computer.
And my computer's a decade old.
And I have the new computer now. Mine's newer than hers. So,
but hopefully in a couple of days I'll have a new computer. Yeah. I need more storage.
I really actually enjoy. I'm a learner. I love to learn things.
I didn't enjoy it, but did you learn something from it?
I did. I learned a lot from it. Mm-hmm. And I'm being a creative. I like to be a creative person. Like I like craft and all that stuff. And that's that's a creative process too. So I think that's why I like it. I like to be creative.
Do you hear me times you laugh in it?
Oh gosh, my laugh is horrible.
Well, she comes to me one day.
It's a nervous thing, I think.
She comes to me. She goes, "I need to learn to stop laughing."
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, "Really?"
Yeah, I do not realize how much I laugh when I talk until after I listen to it on video.
I'm like,
"Oh my gosh!"
Until you have to edit it out.
I'm sorry that y'all hear that. I mean,
I edit a lot of it out.
I'm sorry. I don't want to laugh anymore. It's a bad laugh. It's not bad. It's just
it's just often. It's nothing bad. It's not to criticize, but it's just often.
Well, you know, when I get on camera, I get a little nervous talking to the camera.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's coming out is that laugh.
I mean, yours is the laugh. Mine is not looking people in the eye. You know? It's like mine's looking away.
Yeah.
People have their tendencies.
Also, we're going to be guests on some shows next week, some YouTube channels. So next week on Sunday at 2 p.m., we're going to be talking to Darion from Magnificent Journey with Darion on his channel. And I put the links in the description of this video. So if you want to check that out, I put a link to Darion's channel in our description of this video. And imagine we're going to be talking about Helen. That's what I'm guessing.
I'm glad to do that.
Yeah, we love Helen.
I haven't been there in a while.
When did you go last?
When we got stuck on the mountain.
Oh, that's right. 2 years ago. All right. And then on Monday, January 8th at 8 p.m., we're going to be guest of Keith from BDF, but we're going to be on his new channel that he does with his cousin. And it's called, Hannah, say it better.
Nekan?
Nebraska, Kansas. Nekan. Nekan. Parks and Disney. So I'm guessing we're going to talk about Disney.
So y'all should subscribe to it and join us because it's brand new.
It's a brand new channel, y'all. If y'all haven't subscribed to Keith's new channel, we put the link to the video in the description. Please support him. I think he's it's new, so he only has a few subscribers. So please do that. If you can join us, we would love that as well.
Listen to us while you watch football.
Yeah, while you watch football, listen to us with Keith. We appreciate that. That's the national championship night. So first, I guess we go ahead and say hello to everybody in the chat.
There's a lot of people.
And then we're going to talk about countdowns.
Well, my first person has a countdown.
So. I bet he does. It has an exciting countdown. his plane.
Was this the person you were expecting?
Huh?
Was this
No, yeah.
Oh,
I saw it earlier.
because usually it's Keith.
Well, Nick does a good job of telling his plans so well. I'm like, he types a lot, which is good. So he leaves for Canada in 129 days, and then his plane for Canada, and then the plane for down under to Australia leaves in 141 days. So he's going to go to Canada first. Okay. So he's taking his parents to Canada with him. Nice. And they're going to come in later on the Amtrak and meet you in Toronto, where you cross Canada over 4 days between Toronto and Vancouver by train, of course. That is amazing.
And he says it's hard to believe it's 2024.
Yeah, it does. Not yesterday. Count was over 300 days ago. Shows it. Yep. Yeah, we're doing well, Nick. We hope you're doing well too. And that is just such a that's just a memory maker trip when you get to take your parents, you know. That's just a memory maker trip.
I'm trying to plan my father-daughter trip.
Yeah, Hannah and her dad do a father-daughter trip every year. Hannah and I do mother-daughter trips often.
More often than not.
And what does he say the whole time you're with them without me?
He got the last father-daughter trip is, I promise y'all, it's been over a year, but I will get this series out. We've planned it out in the next couple of months. I forget which month it's going to be in, but we went to New York last January during like MLK weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire time he was having the best time. I planned the itinerary around his wants and needs, except I fit in 2 Broadway shows. And the entire time he goes, I wish your mom was here. I wish your mother was here. I wish your mother was here. I can't wait to bring your mother here. And I'm like, she's been here.
Who am I? He loves me.
He loves you. There's no doubt in my mind.
I love him too.
Mm-hmm.
He is fun to travel with, though.
He's a good travel
He
companion.
appreciates travel. He really does. He takes it all in really well.
But it's really enjoyable to take him somewhere he's never been and you've been before. And so you can watch it through his eyes.
Yeah.
And seeing him eat a New York bagel for the first time was just like, he talks about that bagel all the time. He's like, that was the best bagel. Oh, it's just so funny. All right. We got BDF.
Hey, Keith. Your ears ringing because we're talking about you?
There you go.
1 days or sooner until its next one. 1,111 days.
There you go.
2,938 days or sooner until his next Universal Orlando trip, and 157 days until his 62nd birthday.
He said Happy New Year.
And we're going to be celebrating his birthday with him on his live stream. He's already asked. It's really nice. And Happy New Year's, Keith. Hello, Miss Meg. Good to see you. And there's Miss Josie. Hey, Josie. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Danny D, the spectacular supporter. Does this shirt look familiar, Danny D? She won the short sleeve version of this. I got our journey. Woo, color. Oh, Hannah's wearing color, and she matches the background.
I'm wearing color because there's black right here.
And she matches the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our Journey with the Gingers shirt. It's in our Teespring store, I guess. But we give this away when we do giveaways. Oh, by the way, I've designed a new shirt.
Y'all, this is the first time she's
I just had a moment. With this on it.
Are you sure the ADD don't come from both of y'all?
Sometimes it is. I designed it with this on it, and I ordered it actually through Canva. They make shirts too, and I just ordered one because I want to see what it looks like.
I have not seen this shirt.
This design.
This is the first time I'm hearing.
It's a prototype.
Here we go.
Okay. Hello, Mary Ellen Dillon. Great to see you. And Laurie and Hannah, guess what happens Monday the 8th? We are your guests, and we are honored to be that, Keith. And hello, Cruise Nuts. Great to see y'all. Were y'all just cruising? I think y'all were cruising. I think so. Yeah. And there's Miss Beautiful Marsha. And I get to see Marsha and cruise with Marsha soon. Yeah. I'm so excited. I miss y'all.
We have the loudmouth dachshund downstairs. Usually it's Chihuahua, but now it's the dachshund.
Marsha, have you already started packing? Marsha's a packer like me. And that has killed me not to get a suitcase out already, but I'm trying not to. I have a new suitcase. I'm excited. Santa brought me a suitcase.
It's a hard shell.
It's a hard shell. First time I had that. Mm-hmm. Happy 2024. Good to see you, Will.
I'm looking.
Will joined us on our premiere this week. We appreciate that, Will.
Yes, anyone but Alabama.
Don't tell Blaine we said that.
So we see Big Ten versus.
Yeah, that's so cool. Clemson didn't have the best year, and y'all know we're Clemson fans, but I just love seeing somebody new there. That's what made me happy, I guess. Seeing somebody new. And they're both those games were like nail biters. I stayed up till 1 a.m. for that Washington game.
I did not. I had to go to work. No. But I the first thing I did was check the score in the morning.
I beat William. William fell asleep when I stayed up.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Kathy. Great to see you. Thank you for joining us.
No.
The beautiful Kathy Mills.
We got some people reflecting on their year already.
So he finally was getting to return to Europe. Yeah, that was it was a nice travel year too. I agree with you, Nick. It was just like, you kind of felt almost normal after all the craziness of 2020.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your thoughts?
We didn't get the Coco Row, but we got something.
We got the flu.
We can't say we got the flu because we didn't test.
We didn't test, but I think I had the flu.
And I was fine except for 2 days.
Yeah,
I was tired.
Whatever I got in Disney was the beginning of October. And then I stayed with the cough. I had the cough on the booze cruise. I mean, I wasn't contagious, I don't think.
She tested.
I tested. But I had a cough. I had a cough that lasted literally 2 months. And my doctor finally put me on steroids and antibiotics. And I'm just finishing the steroids today.
She's still not great.
I mean, that cough will not leave me.
I still have a bit of anxiety when it comes to traveling, not because I'm worried about, like, of course I'm worried about myself getting sick, but I'm worried about getting other people sick, and
if you got sick.
Yeah. If I got sick.
Yeah, if I start having symptoms, especially traveling like on the booze cruise and all that stuff, I mean, I'm testing myself constantly. I think I tested myself twice on that ship just to make sure I was.
I test myself several days after my trip before I go to work.
Yeah.
So I don't spread anything.
And you know what else? And just reflect on 2023 and travel and everything. I think it's because we weren't in crowds for a while and we did the social distancing and all that. Crowds might give me anxiety now where I didn't have anxiety in crowds before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I love flying, but I think the circulating air on airplanes gives me anxiety.
Yeah, I think it's just something that we're going to take a while to get over it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, we're going to count down.
We're getting deep over here today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mary Ellen, 17 days to her next side to side. And I'll get to see 2 friends. I can't wait. That's exciting. So side to side is when you get off at the port. Like if I'm sailing out of Port Canaveral on the seashore and I get off and then I get on another cruise that's also embarking in Port Canaveral, but a different type of ship.
Different type of ship or different
ship. That's what I meant. I'm sorry. Hello, Kurt, from seeing me traveling. I'm excited to see you too soon.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, yes. Paradise Beach Club. Y'all, that was my first time to Paradise Beach Club when we went to the booze cruise, and I will go back. That will be my place. Glad you got the contest. Should we announce who won the contest? Kurt. Kurt won the contest. Y'all want to see Kurt win this biggest splash contest? He had form too. He was creative.
Form.
Yeah, he had form to his jumps. He did a great job. Hello, everyone, you beautiful ladies. Hello, beautiful Betsy. Great to see you.
Betsy said never stop laughing. Talking to you.
I love to laugh. We actually are a laughing family. We go through we do some fun stuff together.
Snort.
Yeah, our family, when we get together, especially with my sister and my mom, we get really either stressed out or we get really silly. There's like no in between. Hannah works with my sister every day. She's like, girl.
We've been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She loves you. You love her.
Yeah, she got me. She's a Goodwill fanatic.
She goes to Goodwill and finds brand new shoes for Hannah all the time.
I have brand new beige Toms for the summer. They'll probably be good for the cruise. They're good cruise shoes. The
learning. Yes, that's how I am, Meg. I just feel like I always want to be a learner. I feel like it helps your brain to constantly be learning no matter how old you are. Tomorrow's check-in day. She wants an early check-in appointment. That's what we do. When we're going on Carnival and you can check in right after midnight the day of, like, I just wait till midnight the day before. I always do that, trying to get an early time. 63 days until Helen. We get to see Meg and Paul and Kurt and Marsha, and I can't name everybody because there's so many people. I think it was 84 people on the list so far.
I feel like we're gonna need like shifts in and out of the ice cream shop.
Yeah.
There's no flipping way. B, we need to rent out the whole restaurant.
Yeah.
Give them
German restaurant.
Give them a nice tip, make it worth it for like a couple hours.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I think that's why he's taking account, is trying to figure out what we're going to do at the German restaurant. The ice cream parlor, instead of having a set time to meet there, if everybody just kind of goes throughout the day.
Like shifts.
Take a shift.
Like 10 people come in for this 15 minutes.
So tiny.
They're so nice, but it's literally like 4 tables.
Yeah, and if they're doing spaghetti ice, they have to make it.
Yeah.
And it takes a long time.
It takes a long time.
Yeah.
I just got the boozy chocolate ice cream, I think.
Yeah. It's good ice cream.
It's good ice cream. They're very nice.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Yeah.
Hey, Ryan.
Yes. Ryan is the Bostonian, correct?
Uh-huh. Ryan is the Bostonian.
I'm possibly may need some advice. Because my dad is a history buff and mother is not the biggest lover of like
I like history, but
like
history
travel.
I don't
travel for history. Versus me, he will travel for history of my father. Your dad. And our two options right now are going to Boston / going to Salem for me. And or going to New York again. So if he chooses the first option, I may need advice. So thank you.
Are you friends with Ryan on Facebook?
I don't think so.
Y'all need to become friends so you can ask him questions.
You should send me a friend request. Okay, are you ready for the snow? We don't have snow.
Who's getting snow?
Ryan.
Ah. So what did Marsha say about packing?
No packing yet, but this weekend.
Dadgummit. Does that mean I get the right to pack then too? I don't want to be extreme.
I just jumped ahead. Ginger's merch store.
We don't have a lot of merch. We have coffee mugs and shirts and one design so far. But thank you, Meg.
Cruising is fun anytime.
Hello, cruising is fun anytime. Miss Cheryl.
There.
I'm a little nervous about our side by side because we are so sick for after the I'm
gonna have the worst anxiety come the end of June to July.
Okay. Do you want to explain? She's saying that.
Okay. Let me tell you.
There are so many people that get cruise. I'm not saying anything bad about cruising because y'all know I would cruise every day if I could. But so many people that get the cruise crud.
That's not why I'm worried. But
and I can understand getting off one ship and then having the cruise credit and having to get back on another ship. That would be nerve. Yeah.
Okay. My time of getting the Coco Roro was when I went to New York in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And you're around a lot of people and your immune system is just not used to
being around a lot of people.
Yeah. So I got it. So come June, we're spending a couple of days in New York. Then we're getting on a ship, and I am terrified. And I'm gonna have
to go to Statue of Liberty.
No, absolutely not. I will have so many tests passed. It's not even funny. To ease the anxiety. Cruising on the high season travel.
Hello, cruising on the high season travel, which is Rob. Good to see you, Rob. Tell Justin I said hey too. Y'all were in our latest video.
I sacrificed my ice cream time. No.
You should never sacrifice ice cream, Meg. I love ice cream. Hello, Live a Little. Happy New Year. Good to see y'all. Y'all had the sweetest picture the other day on Facebook. I saw it. Hello, Lisa. Lisa is on the celebration. Lisa was having a struggle bus about getting her luggage. Lisa's the queen of Carnival. She shouldn't be getting her luggage late.
You want to tell about Mimi after you read this comment?
Oh my gosh, the cruise crud I had turned into oh no, Betsy. Did you have to take steroids too?
That's sorbet.
I should have a beer instead.
Sorbet.
Did they have sorbet there?
I feel like all places should have sorbet. Because not everybody can enjoy it.
Yeah.
Are you allergic to like tree nuts? Could you have like an ice cream that's made out of almond milk or coconut milk? Possibly.
You want to solve this problem for me? What was the Mimi thing?
About the luggage. Do you remember what we were talking about?
No, I don't.
When the ship left and Mimi didn't have it.
Oh, I don't even remember that.
So,
well, that's what happened to Lisa. The ship was pulled off and she didn't have her luggage. That would freak me out too.
Mimi didn't have her luggage when the ship left. And it showed up 3 days later.
They were in Italy.
Was it the ship?
Yeah.
And it showed up for 3 days later.
They were cruising in Italy, and maybe they got on in Barcelona. Maybe that's what it was. They got on in Barcelona, and they did not have her luggage, and she didn't get her luggage 3 days later. And so
they left it at the port.
And yeah, that was when we were really young. And Mama, Mama's fluffy like me, so she went, and when they got to the first port, she had travel insurance, and they said something about pay that you can buy some clothes, and she says apparently all the people are this size where that port was, and she said the clothes were little. Yeah, that don't sound like fun.
Allergic to coconut, but could use the almond as long as it wasn't processed in the same facility. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Well, we are almost 30 minutes into this, and we need to talk about stuff.
Okay. Well, let's talk about it. We have a countdown. Kurt and Marsha and William and I will be on the MSC Seashore in 38 days.
Yay. Best friends.
First time I've been on MSC. It's not their first time, so I've been asking lots of questions, probably getting on their last nerve, but
best friends.
Yeah. And
I'm so glad they have friends.
You're so glad William and I have friends.
Dad has more friends than Mom.
You're so mean.
I mean, y'all have more friends than me.
I had a lot more friends when I worked.
Yeah, but Dad has more friends now that he doesn't work.
Yeah, he has neighborhood friends. He has retired neighborhood
and
friends.
He's got YouTube friends, which is hilarious to me. Like, my dad is the most social.
He's so social. He will talk your head off.
He'll be like, you would talk to him and be like, what the heck are you talking about? But go ahead.
And he loved every person he met on the booze cruise, but the guys he really bonded with. He really did.
I'm not saying that to be mean. Y'all have more friends than me.
But we will be in Helen. What did Meg say? 63? I have 64, but Meg's probably right. And then I'm going to Carnival Sunshine April with my sister and mom and her friend. And then Hannah and I are flying to New York City.
I'll be packing a lot.
We have a nonstop flight. We don't have to go to Atlanta. We're going straight from Columbia to New York City.
I'm going to have an audiobook downloaded because we're not going to have TV.
It's only an hour and a half.
Audiobook downloaded.
I'll just take a book. And
I got ADD. That don't work.
That's in the end of June. And we're going to spend some days in New York City. And then we're going to get on the NCL Joy and go to Bermuda for 3 days in Bermuda. But 7 days on the cruise ship.
The sad thing is that we booked this trip like over a year ago. And I had planned out this mock itinerary, and the 2 shows I put on there, Broadway is a fickle mistress, are no longer there. One is leaving in 2 weeks and one's already gone. But I was showing her a new musical called How to Dance in Ohio, and it's about like 7 autistic teenagers like going to a spring formal for the first time, and it looks really cute.
And every actor on the stage, she said, is truly autistic. Yeah, which is amazing.
Yeah, so
I love that.
Yeah, so I want to go see that.
So before we get to, you can bring up the thing on the screen if you want to. We're going to recognize our moderators. Thank you to Anthony Simone, Blaine from Riley Creative Travel, SCT Adventures, Lovey's Fat Life, and Meg from Megs and C's. So we do have a group cruise. This is William and I are going on this cruise, and I made it into a group cruise. Around here, school is out, not in Charleston, but in our county. And I used to work with school systems, and a lot of people have reached out to me and said, "Hey, Laurie, have you ever thought about doing a group cruise where some teachers and such can go and other friends?" So I built this fall break group cruise, October 7th through 12th, 2024, on the Carnival Sunshine out of Charleston. We're going to Nassau and Princess Cays. The rates are pretty good on the group rate, but right now there's actually another rate that I found for somebody today that's even better. And this only go through January 6th. So if you're interested in going, there is a link in the description. It's a quick questionnaire. You just click on the link, answer some questions, and I will send you a free quote. We would love for you to join William and I and all of our other friends. It's just a fun time. It's just one last hurrah on the Carnival Sunshine, because cruising is leaving Charleston, South Carolina at the end of this year. So please, if you want to do it, the rate the group rate deadline ends on January the 20th. If you're interested in taking advantage of that.
They said quality versus quantity.
For what?
Friends.
This is true.
And Bessie said, Hannah, that's sad.
It's about the quality over the quantity.
Oh, trust me, I got a quality one.
I think it's because we also have such a tight, I'm so tight with my sister too, I guess. I mean, I'm just blessed with that. And Mimi and you. I mean, I think we're tight there too. But
I'm not alone.
Don't
understand that I'm never alone.
But yeah, we love our friends.
Mm-hmm.
We have some good ones. All right.
After all the hype, is there a chance the spaghetti ice will be a letdown? It just depends on who you are. But I mean,
I had it the first time. I didn't get it again. I mean, I'm a chocolate ice cream girl. So
it's an experience.
It's an experience, yeah. But like I said, I like y'all. When y'all see me eat desserts on my cruises videos, it's always something chocolate. So y'all know me.
Yeah, isn't it vanilla ice cream with like strawberry sauce and
Ferrero Rochers? Yeah, kind of things on it.
Yeah, I like chocolate and booze.
They have boozy ice cream that they make with real alcohol. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
And I don't have to drive because I can walk. But we probably will be walking.
Yeah, Mimi. But we can't. The good thing is, you stay at the Hellendorf in Helen, you can walk right across the street to the Margarita deck where they have a live music, and it's a lot of fun. You can walk home from there.
Here's my answer to that. No, it won't be a letdown because you need to experience it.
Yeah.
But if you want to try other things, you shouldn't let that stop you.
Yeah.
That's gonna be my answer. Megan. God,
Megan, you named her Megan
because it says Megs and C, and I just read Megan. Sorry, that's the dyslexic side coming out a little bit. Meg said that she's going a day early to Helen. That's where the 63 is coming from.
I gotcha. That would make sense then. We're going Friday. Hannah took off for Friday.
You know what she did? It's not she texted my aunt who is in charge of our PTO bank and said, make Hannah take off this day.
It's my sister.
And then I walked into the office and my aunt goes, put it on your calendar. Didn't have a say in it. It was just like, you're doing it.
Well, last time we just went in on Saturday, William and I, and it was too quick.
Yeah.
I like going on Friday.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about.
I ain't done yet. Oh, it's one of my favorite Canadians.
One of your favorite Canadians.
Hello
Nick.
I am stuck. There we go. All right. Good. All right. We want to talk about next slide?
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So we're talking about Happy New Year. Hannah, do you want me to do the slides?
This one?
Yeah, we're first going to talk about Goodbye 2023. I'm going to share with you, I looked up the top 3 trends in travel for 2023, and I wanted to kind of ask you some questions like, did these things influence your travel when you are deciding where you're going to go? So, all right. Before we get there, though, we celebrate 2023 a little bit before we get to the trends. I forgot about that part. So what was your biggest accomplishment of 2023? It doesn't have to be travel related, and you don't have to overshare if there's something you don't want to talk about. But if there's something you really wanted to accomplish in 2023 that you did, travel or not, tell us what you did.
Ooh.
What's your biggest accomplishment for 2023?
I finally finished a knitting project. I never finished one. I know how to knit. I just never finished a knitting project.
And tell about it.
I knitted Jarrell a king-size blanket.
She did. It was beautiful.
I took 16 balls of yarn, and it took a month's worth of time.
And you almost brought him to tears on that one.
Yeah.
When he opened it, he was shocked that you made that.
He was like, "You made this?" And the funny thing is that I had already started this project. I started it right after Thanksgiving, and I knew I was going to need more yarn. And so we were out running errands, and I said, "Hey, I need to go to Michael to get some paint," which I really did, which I still haven't done that thing. My bad. And I was like, "Oh, yarn's on sale," which it was. And I bought more of the balls of yarn because I needed more. He was like, "What are you going to use this for?" I was like, I knit. And he goes, "You know how to knit?" I was like, "Yes, I do." And so then he realized what the yarn was when he opened up. He was like, "You knitted this?" I was like, "Yes, I did."
I think I mean, that was really amazing that you started after Thanksgiving and finished that thing by Christmas.
When Dad
This thing was big.
When Dad was over at my house, I was talking to him and knitting at the same time, and he is my one witness that I actually knitted that thing.
I think my biggest accomplishment was becoming a travel agent. I always said I wanted to, like, even when I was working in education, I was like, I want to be a travel agent. People used to like say, Laurie, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a travel agent. And so I think becoming one in July was my biggest accomplishment because I was glad I did that. And I've booked about 85 clients on cruises. So that was fun. It's a fun year.
Yeah, you're still going.
All right. So anybody else have any accomplishments? My hand's itching now.
Nick said that he got his dream job.
Yes, you did, Nick. I'm so excited for you. That was Hannah's dream job one time.
And then,
the Coco Robo happened, and she made it to the last round.
They were going to fly me out to Texas to do my final interview.
Yeah.
And then they were like, oh, nope.
Then the Coco Robo came. Hannah was going to be a flight attendant, y'all.
For American
Airlines. And they about to fly her to Dallas, and then the Coco Robo happened, and they said, never mind, we're not hiring right now. Reapply later, which I never did.
Well,
you did find a good job.
I found a very good job.
Just wasn't meant to be for you.
She said finally got Helping Hands as a registered charity.
I love that. Meg, you've just done such a good job helping with that so much.
I needed paint, but I got yarn. And I used the yarn. I didn't use the paint. She said I need to go get more sock yarn for the next 3 cruises.
So she's knitting on her cruises.
Oh,
that's so cool.
Knitting is relaxing.
I'm going off the chain, but if y'all been watching the TikToks about the World Cruise, they have a knitting circle. The World Cruisers on the Serenade of the Seas.
Yeah, knitting is so relaxing.
They meet for knitting. They have a knitting circle.
You can talk while you do it. The only thing I can't do is I can't watch new movies or shows while I knit, but I can rewatch stuff while I knit because I don't necessarily need to be looking up. I'm trying to hit it.
Cruise my best friend instead of solo, what I usually do. Also found an outdoorsy YouTuber who has become a friend. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We meet so many wonderful people in this community. He got to meet Vanna White a long time ago when a mall had its grand opening in his hometown. That's so cool, Keith. I love that.
Bill White is here.
Hello, Bill White. Great to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Just quilting and knitting on cruises.
On cruises. There are so many people that do that. That's so cool.
Doesn't Lexi do that?
Who?
Lexi. Ricky.
Oh, yeah, she does. From Ricky Ocean. And she does. She knits on cruises.
Yep.
That.
Okay, next.
All right, now. And the next question is, what's your favorite place you visited in 2023? And it doesn't have to be far away. It doesn't have to be a vacation. What's the favorite place you went to in 2023? Mine was far away. Mine was Bermuda.
Mine wasn't necessarily far away. But
I loved Bermuda. I fell in love with Bermuda. It's kind of like when you fell in love with Nevis for the first time. I fell in love with Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite place that you visited in 2023?
New York.
He was always going to say New York. New York. Where in New York? What was your favorite place in New York that you visited?
I got my butt inside of the Imperial Theater or Majestic Theater. One of the two. I forget, to go see Phantom of the Opera for my first and last time, probably.
No.
My butt was in a theater seat. That is my favorite place.
Your favorite place to be is in a theater seat.
My favorite.
I also enjoy
Side note. Other place. My butt in a theater seat in the Fox Theater to go see Wicked and cried twice.
The Fox Theater is so beautiful, y'all, in Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go there.
Yeah. Cried twice. Somebody laughed at me. She laughed at me the entire intermission because I couldn't stop
She
crying.
couldn't stop. I wasn't laughing because she was crying. She just wouldn't stop.
It was not good.
All right, let's see who else. He said he shook hands with Vanna White. Love that. Kauffman Stadium,
Kansas City, Missouri.
Nice.
Did you not know what the KCM was? Because it took me a minute to figure it out.
I figure you're smart enough. You figured it out for me.
St. Thomas.
Oh, Nick. I
U.S.
haven't been
Virgin
there yet.
Islands. I got that one. Okay. I can't do that one. Your turn.
Okay. Amicalofa. Is that Lola?
There's no F.
Amicalola Falls. That sounds beautiful. It's a pretty name. Grand Caymans. We didn't make it at Grand Caymans, Meg, when we went. They skipped that port for weather. Italy and Greece. Mary Ellen. Yeah. You get to see so much beautiful places.
Phantom was at the Majestic. Thank you. The Andrew Lloyd Webber's last musical, Bad Cinderella, was at the Imperial Theater. I think that's why I was getting Love the Fox. She used to volunteer as usher. Oh, I would do that. I would do that.
All right. So the next one now. All right. These are the biggest.
I'm sorry.
These are according to Travel and Leisure magazine. These are the biggest travel trends of 2023. So the first one is set jetting. You want to know what set jetting is? Go to the next slide here.
Oh, there's an explanation.
It is when you are watching shows or movies and you have decided, because you love that show, that you want to go see that place. So a lot of people are going to Yellowstone. A lot of people are going to Paris because they like the show Emily in Paris, which I kind of actually like that show. I've never watched Yellowstone.
But you would not like Yellowstone, probably.
Is it too much killing?
It's a lot of violence.
I like Emily in Paris. I think it's a cute show. So the travel people are starting to watch things on TV and movies, and they're wanting to go visit there. That's one of the new trends, which has kind of been a trend before, I think.
And they like to go to the specific places that are in the show, not just go to the Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Like they'll go to where Emily's apartment is.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
I don't think I've become that obsessed. Mm-mm. But I would like to go see where Downton Abbey was filmed.
See, I was talking to Mom. Is there another question?
Yeah, that's another question. The question for y'all is, has a movie or show inspired you to travel somewhere? And if so, where? So if you want to answer the chat, we love to hear it. But
I got it now.
But I'm a Downton Abbey fan. I love it. I also love, what's the show? Oh gosh, I can't think of the name of it now. Never mind, I'll skip it.
Is it the one?
The Regal. Never mind.
Is it? Are you talking about the Downton Abbey's sister?
Yeah, this is the show that's the sister of Downton Abbey. It's made in New York. But anyway, when we went to Newport, Rhode Island, a lot of the places that were in that show, I can't think of the name of it, Hannah.
Gilded Age.
Gilded Age. I love the Gilded Age. I can't think of the name of it, y'all. I'm getting old. But the Gilded Age is made by the people that make Downton Abbey. And the Gilded Age, a lot of this season was filmed at the houses in Newport, Rhode Island. So I've seen the houses, but I didn't go there for that reason. But I would like to go see where Downton Abbey was filmed. I think it's beautiful.
Are
you looking up something?
Yeah. I was talking to Mom. Okay. Mont Saint Michel. I don't know, but it's in France. It looks like this. You've seen it before.
Okay.
I want to go see it because there's parts of a video game called Kingdom Hearts that is inspired by this place.
Okay.
And basically, when the high tide comes in, you have to spend the night because you can't get out.
Oh.
Because it gets all water.
I can see that.
Yeah. So you have to go during the tide. Anyways. I was talking to Mom about how Jarrell loves Home Alone and Home Alone 2. And Home Alone 2 is when he's in New York. And there's a tour that you can go on, and they'll take you to all the places where Kevin is in New York City. Okay. And so Jarrell, this is for Jarrell, not me, would probably love it, except it would probably be a lot outside, and the boy can't handle the cold.
You have to go in the spring or the summer.
I don't know if they do the tour then.
Yeah. Okay.
Together we travel.
Hello, together we travel.
We got ocean to ocean.
Hello, Bruce and Cindy. Good to see y'all.
Okay, we got.
I would like to go where Dr. Martin on Acorn TV is filmed in England. Have never seen Dr. Martin. Mm-hmm. That sounds cool though.
Yeah.
Like to visit Paris, which was inspired by the Facts of Life Goes to Paris. I love the Facts of Life, Keith. That was one of my growing up shows.
There you go.
He liked to go see Highclere Castle because he loves Downton Abbey too. Oh, so pretty.
There you go.
Oh, Kathy, I'm finding my Downton Abbey friends. I started from the very beginning again, y'all, and I'm watching it right now. And my favorite part is when the cousin asks, he says something about doing something on the weekend. And they all look at him at the table and go, "What's a weekend?"
So when you went to the Biltmore, because they displayed the wardrobe, Drill and I also went there. We went in December of 2019, I think is when we went, before the world got crazy. And I got her a lot of did I get you postcards that said what's the Vivian?
You got me a tote bag.
I got you an ornament.
A pen.
I got you the ornament with the bell. And
that's what Kathy says. She went to the Biltmore several years ago, so she went when y'all went.
That's what I'm saying.
To the
That's
why
I'm saying this.
Yeah, you loved it though.
Meg, do you know what I'm talking about? With the castle and surrounded by water.
I guess she does. She loves Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. I also would like to go because
once again, showing you and Meg should be sisters.
Yeah. There's also there's parts of Kingdom Hearts where there's have battles and it looks like the sky is reflected on the ground, and that's inspired by the Bolivian salt flats where it looks like the ground is just water. You know what I'm talking about? So the sky is reflected on the ground. So I want to see that. Cool. Three Musketeers. Thank you. All right, next.
All right. So the second one was food-focused travel. That's the second trend of 2023 for travel. So where would you like to visit to try their cuisine?
Japan.
Italy. Japan. I'm such a pasta pizza girl.
Japan. I love fish.
You love fish, but you love everything Asian, food-wise. Mostly. I don't know how exotic you would get.
I like noodles. I like soup. I like fish. I don't like pork. They have a thing called katsudon, which is a fried, or katsu, which is fried pork. Would not eat that.
So where would you specifically travel? Is there a specific place you would travel for food, or just
Japan?
Mine's Italy. I would love to go.
If you want to get specific, there is a place called Aomori, the Aomori, I think, prefecture in Japan, and they're known for apples, and they are supposed to have the best apples in the world.
This question made me think of William when I wrote it, because William used to be addicted to the show Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives with Guy Fieri, and he started mapping areas that were close to us and wanting to go eat there. And we went to a burger place in Columbia, South Carolina called Polly's Front Porch, and they have the best burgers. But he loved going there and seeing that Guy had been there and all that. That was really cool.
I mean, South Korea has really good food too. But I have a very good Korean restaurant near here, so I can hold off on a little bit for that. There's really not a good authentic Japanese place. Yeah, it's very much Americanized Japanese
around here. Around here.
Yeah, that's why I loved going to New York. Also, New York's a great place for trying. So it's a melting pot. You try in different places. When Dad and I went to the Japanese grocery store and we just got food and we took it. We haven't released those videos. They had onigiri, and I tried natto for the first time. That was interesting. I would probably do it again just to get an understanding a bit more. But it was just really good.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh, look at there. Love y'all. The Adventures of David and Aaron. We also want to pop in and say hello, and real quick, Happy New Year, David, slowly on the Mentors 3 search. David, and 1 year of physical therapy. Well, we hope y'all are going to get healthy real soon. Y'all enjoy that wonderful farm in Tennessee. We just love y'all and miss y'all.
And natto seems really textured. Do you know what natto is? Do you know what it is? Do you know what natto is? It is soybeans, but they're fermented soybeans. So, but you mix it up, and it's this is gonna sound gross when I say it. It's very stringy and slimy.
No, I'm such a texture person. No,
the taste wasn't bad. The smell was not the greatest.
Yeah,
but I'm willing to do it again. All right. Hey, BDF says the country that has cannolis.
Oh,
Italy. Dad would want to go to New York
to Little Italy
during that festival in September.
Yeah.
It's about the feast and things like that. Meg said South Korea. How they choose for food. All over Europe, one dish a day in a different country.
Wonderful.
You got this one, cruising Italy down to the Greek Isles this fall. Looking forward to trying the food.
Oh, gelato, yes. I love gelato. Talking about texture. I love the texture gelato.
Meg says she's got good Japanese, but only meh Korean.
They're the opposite in Atlanta.
Jarrell and I's last meal of 2023 was Korean.
Of course.
And I was so happy for that. So good. Gimbap, tteokbokki, japchae. I'm looking to see if there's any more. And they said they want to go to Singapore for some food.
Nice, yeah.
Singapore is also a melting pot as well.
Mm-hmm. All right. So the last travel trend of the 2023, of course, top travel trend was this long-term bookings, which it's funny because that just means they're planning trips further in advance. So people are they're seeing a trend of people now planning for like 2025, 2026, and so on. I know that a lot of people, like there's even a group cruise plan for 2026 right now from the group that kind of like the Blues Cruise group for a future cruise. So, we talked about this.
Are you wanting me to go to the next slide? Is that what that was?
But we were talking about this because we kind of do that.
Yeah.
I think financially we do it.
Because, I mean, I like the option for cruises to pay on it in segments.
Yeah, monthly, yeah.
Yeah, that's what, I mean, we planned the cruise we're going on at the end of June, like back in May of last year, I think.
Right when I got back from Bermuda, I was like, we gotta go Bermuda.
Well, you had the future cruise credit.
I had the cruise net certificate.
And I was like,
yeah.
I want to go on a cruise out of New York. Because you did that with Mimi. And I was like, I want to do it.
I want to go to New York. That's pretty much. How can I get my mom to take me back to New York? I don't take her though. She pays for her own trips. But yeah. How can we get back to New York?
So we just gradually. If my only thing is that I wish airlines, and I know that it's more of like they can't really do it because of like canceled flights and things like that. But like through Delta, you can only go out like a year and a month at a time.
Yeah.
So you can't like long-term schedule a flight. You can long-term schedule a hotel
but as soon as it opens, we usually plan it.
Yeah.
Because we like Hannah said, we like to budget it and pay for it as we go. And we don't really have a lump sum to drop on something like that.
The magic, we planned that, I think, a year and a half in advance.
Yeah, we did. And the booze cruise, my goodness, how long was that we were planning that?
I don't know.
A long time.
Yeah.
But we plan. I am such a planner that I'm not a drop and go kind of girl. Like
you're not spontaneous.
I'm not spontaneous because I like to be in control. So
I see there's another slide. What is the other slide?
We got this.
No, but what is it? Is it a surprise?
No.
Okay.
So we're gonna see how long do people usually take to plan?
I may book a year out for a cruise.
Yeah. That's usually our average too, Meg.
1 year of solo, 6 months with best friend.
Yeah.
Mary Helen and I got cruises in 2025.
I bet you do, Mary Helen. I love that.
You even said when you were like last year when we got back from Disneyland, you were like, we're going to Disney World in 2025.
Yeah.
And I think
I am.
Do you already have cruises planned for 2025?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, my last cruise is October, the group cruise on the Sunshine. Yeah. Because I'm kind of also want to fit it. I want to branch out and go to Europe on a cruise. So I'm kind of thinking through that right now.
She's also got a future cruise credit she needs to talk to her husband about.
Yeah, we bought some future cruise credits with NCL, and I got to use it up for 2025. So
before
or during 2025.
I was about to say that is this year.
So yeah,
for flights a couple months out, fly the cheapest. Well,
yeah.
When I say like book flights, I try to find like the miles, because with Delta Sky Miles they have a certain allotted amount of slots per flight, and once you run out, or the companion certificate, once they run out of the slots for Sky Miles or the companion certificate, it's like,
yeah, we rarely pay for our flights because we do the American Express. We just pay it off every month, use our American Express for everything, and have points. So
yeah. So I mean, I just don't want to lose my opportunity.
Yeah, I had to lose a companion ticket one time. I was like, ugh.
I briefly thought about using it, and I was like, yeah, nope, don't got money to go pay for a hotel right now. Hello?
Your phone's buzzing.
Is that Webkins?
You better
How much
hurry
want
up.
to bet?
Girl, we still got more slides. You
Okay,
got
how much
5
want to
minutes
bet?
left.
How much want to bet?
It's Twitter. You're still on Twitter. You're on X.
It's Webkins.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see how far in advance.
Hit video says I like big countdowns.
Yeah,
I
you
bet
do.
do.
Yeah, you do. You do play in advance.
Okay. Try not to hit in stream because that's right above this. Going back.
Oh, nice. Germany, yeah. William loves Germany.
Okay.
German food.
All right. I promise I'm doing my job. I'm just looking. There you go. Booked well into 2025.
That's good. Yeah.
1 year to a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go. That's from Betsy.
I'm always surprised when people call me to book a cruise sailing the same month as currently. I know. I'm getting to that point now too, and I'm like, you want to book a cruise for February? Okay.
Oh, and Ireland for a month. Just
Nice. Mary Ellen. I want to be Mary Ellen when I grow up. I think I say that every week.
Is 80 or 90 years old too old for Disney? There's no age too old for Disney unless I think there's like health concerns that are too much for Disney.
I think it's just an individual person.
Yeah, I don't think there's an age because when I worked there, I saw like a 95-year-old.
Yeah.
There's not an age to Disney. I think it's your ability at Disney.
Yeah.
That's your restriction. Okay.
Let's zoom through this real quick. I don't want to. I know Lovey's it's coming on tonight. I think Meg, is Lovey's coming on tonight?
Where are you going next?
All right. Next slide. Where are we going next? Well, I'll be on that beautiful ship right there next month, the MSC Seashore. First time I've been on MSC. That's our plan for the next month. Kurt and Marsha from CME Traveling, and then the next one we're going to Helen.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's warm weather, what are we going to do?
It's right there.
I know.
I guess that.
Are you going to do it?
I mean, I'll do it.
In Helen, they have the Georgia Mountain Coaster. I know that Blaine did a video where he like hooked the camera to him doing it. That was cold when he did that, though.
Absolutely not.
So, but yeah. And what are you most excited about in 24? That's the last slide, Hannah. What are you most excited about, Hannah, as far as travel in 2024? And y'all answer this too.
I only have one thing planned. Let me tell you that. So my answer is going to be New York. Hello. And Starbucks on a cruise ship. Thank you.
We're paying the extra so we can get unlimited Starbucks.
I like coffee too much.
On NCL. And plus you get extra. If you pay extra, you get like 2 more specialty restaurants and you get premium alcohol, but you don't drink that much.
Wi-Fi.
I do. And yeah, unlimited Wi-Fi. We just paying the extra to get all that.
Mm-hmm.
But
Rick and Morty.
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in Helen. I just love getting together with everybody. So, and I love Helen. I love the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking forward to cruising with you and you seeing NCL, the newer NCL ships, because it's been a long time since you've been on an NCL ship. I think you're gonna love it. But those are the 2 things I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to a lot. I mean, I'm just not gonna rattle them all off.
BDS says rigor mortis is too late for Disney. Do you get it?
You can go any age, is what he's saying.
Yeah. Okay.
What's everybody looking
Meg
forward
says
to?
she'll film us on the coaster.
She's like,
I don't know if
she's not going to be on the coaster.
I don't feel like I'm going to look beautiful on the
coaster. We're going to look windswept on that coaster.
Yeah.
And it has to be warmer than it's been in the past for me to do it. Oh, Ryan's going to go to that cool little German town too.
Mm-hmm. Helen.
Yes.
Helen.
Yes. Kathy Mills, we get to see you in Helen. I'm excited about that.
3 nights in Bermuda.
We're doing 3 nights in Bermuda too on the Joy, Mary Ellen, when we go.
Alaska.
Yes. Alaska's always very wonderful to visit.
Royals game and moving to a new apartment.
Nice.
Looking forward to hanging out with everybody.
Yes, we are.
That's it.
So I get to hang out with Kurt and Marsha on the ship and in Helen.
Good for you.
You need to see Kurt and Marsha. Have you ever met Kurt? You've never met Kurt and Marsha?
On live stream.
On live stream.
I woke up early for Kurt and Marsha.
Oh, we did their live stream earlier.
I woke up early. I was doing my makeup on the floor.
They're well worth it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Lovey's is back tonight. So yes, after us, we have Lovey's Fat Life at 8 p.m. and we have Beach Please at 9 p.m. And we're just so thankful that y'all stayed with us and celebrated 2023 and looking forward to 2024 with you all. So what are we doing next weekend?
That's a great question.
So Hannah, I'll tell you real quick. Hannah and I sat down. We mapped out the YouTube stuff.
The first half of 2024.
Yeah, we had a business meeting and we mapped out the first half of 2024 for live streams and vlogs. So we've got a plan. We're excited to share everything with y'all.
We have a backlog of vlogs,
but we're gonna get it done.
Woo-hoo.
So thank y'all so much for joining us. We're going to ask Hannah to close us out tonight.
Thank y'all for being here till the end. Y'all are the real MVPs. But we hope that you all stay safe out there, stay healthy, and don't forget to journey on.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. Bye. Bye.